Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ellie back with another video. And guys, right now it's actually 4 a.m. in the morning. I am still up. I wanted to watch World Cup. So yeah, that is the reason I stayed up. And while I was sitting down waiting for my food and also waiting for the match, I was just thinking like, why am I wasting my time? Let's do something productive. So I just decided I will sit down before the match starts. I will sit down and I will do a story time because some of you also wanted to know, like I've mentioned in my previous video, I did ask you if you wanted to know the story about my landlord while I was back in India. So yeah, for people those who don't know, I used to live in New Delhi, India, and I did not have a good experience with the landlord there, okay? And I know this is happening to so many people out there, and I just want to let you know that you are not the only one going through all those. Even me, I went through all those, and for me, still, like, even though we went through all those, for me, I feel like it was easier for me because my man was always there to back me up, or he was always there to talk with the landlords, right? But shout out to all the girls, especially the girls from the northeast, living alone in the big cities like Delhi and other cities, right? So yeah, shout out to you guys. I don't know how you guys manage it, but I'm so proud of you, because if I was you, I could not do it. Like if I was you, I can't do it because the landlords in the cities are so freaking rude. Like, trust me, guys, even the landlord that we dealt with in the beginning when we first came for looking the house and all, they were very nice, okay? That is everywhere, that is the same, but that is not the same here in Dubai. That is one thing I love about Dubai. Even the house that I'm living here right now, I don't even know who is the landlord. And you know, you don't have to reach out to landlord for anything. All the things that is required maintenance and whatsoever, whatever problem you're having, the building used to manage. And there is one guy that I always message whenever there is problem, and the moment I message, the next 2 minutes, the person whom I need, like for example, if I need a plumber or like someone, right, he will be at my door, and the service is so quick. Obviously we're paying a lot of money, that is also another thing, but I feel like the system in India is so up. And it was so bad, like I had to deal with that landlord for like 1 year, and I was constantly, thinking like, when will I move out? The house was very nice, it was very spacious, it was expensive also, but the landlord, the husband was okay, he was fine, but the wife was so freaking rude, and every time we are arguing with her, and like, our mental peace was already gone because of that. Anytime we're having issue in the house, for example, if there is an issue with the AC, that is the duty of the house owner, right? He have to fix that. Literally, I had to get a cooler in that room. When my parents came to Delhi, the AC was not working in the house, and then we did tell her about it, but she said that it was working before, so now it is your problem, you have to deal with that. And I cannot let my parents stay in a house without AC, without AC or anything, right? And without AC or anything, because in Delhi it's really hot. And I told my parents to, sleep in the room with the AC, but they said it's okay, you guys sleep. And they said that we'll just get a cooler, get a small cooler, but small cooler is not doing anything. And especially the apartment that we were living, that was just below the terrace, so it was very hot. So my dad just told me, you get a cooler, small one, but I got a big cooler for them when they came to Delhi, okay? So yeah, the situation was so bad, and the house owner is so rude, freaking rude. And I always wanted to argue with her, okay? I am also someone I cannot control. When I am right, I am also someone I like to talk, but my man, he is always like, you don't get involved, because if you are in Delhi and if you are from northeast, you are always treated very differently. Even though I may not look very northeast, but I still look northeast. So yeah, he always tell me like, you don't talk, I'll deal with them. So that is the reason I never talk. But we went through so many things. And when we first moved in, you guys have seen my apartment tour, right? That house tour. It was 3 BHK, okay? So one was bedroom, one was my studio room, and one was guest room. So in the studio room, the wall was so dirty when we first moved in, okay? And that is the duty of a landlord and the house owner to fix everything before the tenant moves in, right? But what they did was they did not fix that wall, okay? And since they saw that only two of us are moving in, they also thought that maybe they will not use the room or something like that. But if we are renting the whole rooms, if we are paying for all the rooms, they have to fix it, right? So the walls were very dirty, and then we told them about it, but they said we cannot do it or something like that, and we also said like, okay, forget about it. We bought the pen ourselves, and then Satnam's brother used to live with us that time, so he painted the wall. The wall was so dirty, and then we painted it clean white, and then we made that our studio room, because in our studio room we used to do most of our what is that, shooting, right? And if the wall is dirty in that room, it's a big no-no, right? So that is the reason we set up everything. And then obviously when we move into a house, we don't want to just leave it empty and all those, right? So we put up so many painting also in the house. In this house we already have automatically, but there we did not have any painting and all. We had to put up our own. And yeah, so because of that, we decorated the house very nicely, so clean and everything. Okay, we took care of the house very properly, like our own house. But still, the owners are like, I don't know how to say, they are so rude, and they really look down on us. Okay, but the moment when they realized that we have money, when we first moved into that house, okay, we did not have car. We did not buy the car. We bought it after we moved into that house. So when we bought the car, they came to know that we bought the car in cash. Okay, then that's when they know that we have money. So that is when they started doing the most. Like, how do I explain this? It was raining so much in Delhi, okay, that time, and the how to say, the tiles on the wall, there was a tiles on the wall, okay, outside in our balcony, not inside the house, outside in the balcony. That tile was there, okay. And then the time it was raining and storm and so many things happened, and I don't know how, but that tiles broke, it fell down, it broke, okay. and we and it broke, and that is not something that we will fake it, right? And that is not something that we will pull out. Like, why would we do that? Like, we know that if something goes wrong with the house, we have to obviously pay. They had like 1.5 lakhs deposit also, right? So we will not do it. But when we told them that the tiles fell off, you send someone to fix it, they started saying maybe you did it. And I was like, what the hell, why would we do that? It's physically impossible to remove the tiles like that from the walls, right? It's because they did not fix it properly. It was because they did not do it properly. So it fell off, and that also, it happened in the middle of the night. It's not like during the daytime when we were awake. When we were asleep, it rained and then it fell off. So I did not even see also. We did not even see. It was our house help, that house help who was staying with us there in that house. That house help, she told us that it fell off like that. What do we do? So that small, it was not a big tile also, it was a small tile, but even for that, we told that if you're not going to do it, then we will go and buy the tiles and then we will fix it. But the house owner said, no, you have to pay money. And then we asked like, how much money? Obviously the tile is small, so it will just be around 200, 300. And for fixing it, how much? Like, okay, 1000 you take, right, for the tiles and also for the fixing. But no, the house owner said you have to pay 5000 rupees for that. And we were like, oh my god, why is she like that? And then we fought for that also, but you cannot win when they had so many flats also in that area. They had so many flats, and they had so many power or influences or whatsoever you call. That is why we just thought like, just leave it, because at that point of time we were also about to move out, right? We were about to move to Dubai, so we just did not want to argue so much. And then I just told Satnam that you give it away. What's the big deal? It's just 5000. For 5000, we are fighting like anything. And then our mental peace is also all gone. So, and we also had to take back our deposit from them, right? So I just told them, you give the 5000 and then let's live in peace. So yeah, that also happened. And also there was this one incident while we were sleeping. Okay, we had camera in the house because we have house help, right? So one day while we were sleeping, we heard a loud noise, and then when I checked the camera, it was the sink, no, the place, the basin where you used to wash the utensil. That was made out of wood. Can you believe, guys? That was made out of wood. It is something that you use every day, and then the water and everything is always flowing. How can you make that out of wood? And that basin, literally everything fell off like on the floor. Everything broke. Even the utensil that we bought, even that also, it broke because it was inside, right? When we told them that also, they did not help us. Okay, that also, I don't know what, I think it was the, what is the frame or something they bought for us, but everything we had to pay that also. There were times when we will not get electricity and all this also. And then when we inform them, they will be so mad. Okay, they will say, we are in a trip, we are in a meeting, this and that, don't contact us. You talk to that one guy, I don't know, they gave one person number, but the guy is also always not available. So, and the house is so, how do I say, I don't even want to say anymore. I am so mad. Like when I think about that, no, I get so much trauma because before that also we stayed in Noida. Okay, we stayed in Noida, and then in Noida also the when we were moving out, the house owner was not the best, but he was somehow okay. He will listen to people, he will understand, and then if he have problem, then he will stay. But this house owner, the one that I dealt with in Delhi, the wife is the worst. She will start talking like anything. She will not listen to anyone, and she will start shouting in the phone. Like, can you imagine me living there alone? I don't think I can ever fight those people. I'm so grateful that I have my man with me, and then he will always back me up, or he will be the one talking to that house owner. But when it's time to collect the rent, they'll be so nice. One thing I really hated about that owner is that in the agreement it's written that they can visit the house, right? But then you have to inform us first. They will also call us, but when that house owner comes, the husband, he will just come, he will sit down in the couch, he will talk with Satnam, and then he will leave. But the wife, she will go around the whole house. She will go to the kitchen, she will look at, our Northeast food is very different. She will just come and look, she will go through the kitchen, the food that is there, and then she will give such a dirty look. Oh my god, I hated that. And that time I even told her that you cannot do that. You can visit the house, you can check out your house, this is your house, I understand, but you cannot go through all our food and all these things. I don't like it, and I'm not comfortable. So from that day onwards, maybe she did not like me anymore, I don't know, but we took care of the house as my own house. And even in the house tour, you will see how neat and clean I used to keep the house, how much I used to take care of the house. Obviously, I'm not the one doing everything alone, I'm not cleaning and everything, but I'm paying someone to keep your house clean. But I know so many people are going through this kind of problem in the big cities, and shout out to all the girls. Like I said, if I was you guys, I will never be able to do it. But yeah, after 1 year, when the contract ended, we just decided to move out, and then we also moved out of India. Also got office in India, in Delhi, when we were in Delhi. But that house owner, that office owner was so good. Okay, he was Punjabi uncle. He is very old, like I think he is around 80 plus. Okay, he's very old, but he was very nice, and he is also Punjabi. And then Satnam is also Punjabi, so they used to communicate very well. And that uncle was so nice. Even when we moved out, our contract was not even over, okay? And actually, according to a contract, I think they have to take money also, this and that, right? If you move out before the contract ends, I think there used to be some kind of penalty and all those. I don't really know much, but yeah, I think there used to be things like that. But that uncle did not take anything, and he was just blessing us. Like, we told him that we're moving out of India, and then we are thinking to set up in Dubai, start things. He blessed us, and then he was very nice. Okay, that guy is very nice. But the house where I was living, oh my god, it's so scary in India. Here it's fine. It's everything is nice. I don't even know who is the owner. That was the story time, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I know you guys used to enjoy my story time, and especially when it's things like this. But I did not just do it for you guys to enjoy, but this is something that is actually happening in India, and especially to so many girls out there in the cities. I used to see videos on Instagram. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to put it out there, and I just wanted to tell you guys that if you're going through these kind of things, you are not alone. I went through it. People holding in and still living with this kind of environment. Salute to you guys. I literally could not. I could not. And even if we try to complain to people, those people, the house owner, landlords there, they are very influential people. They have lots of connections, so we cannot even do anything to them also, right? So yeah, it becomes very impossible for us to do anything against them, and that is very sad. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. I am going to eat something. I am hungry, and then I will watch the match, and then I will go to sleep. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.